going on, everybody? So we just purchased this 2023 Tesla Model 3 long range dual motor. It comes with acceleration boost. I'm just going to share my experience of how we purchased this vehicle, how long it took us to get this car, and what the experience has been so far 5 days in. It might not be as good as you guys expected. You know, there's some things that I liked about this car, there's some things I don't like about this car. I purchased this vehicle directly from Tesla. It took a week. It actually took 2 weeks for the car to come back. They actually had told me that it's going to be a week from the day I ordered, but then they had a delay, which was another week. So I had to wait 2 weeks for a used vehicle. So I purchased this vehicle when this car was driven 13,000 miles, 13,300 miles. Since then, when we purchased the vehicle, obviously there's wear and tear. As you can see in the videos, you will see the walk around and everything on the video of how the car looks. The front kind of disappointed in that. Personally, I thought it looked fine at the time, but we looked at the pictures from the day we purchased the car. It was already like that. For some reason, we didn't notice it at the time. I will see if the Tesla can fix that issue or whatnot. Other than that, there is. So starting with what I like about the car, obviously gas was the big issue. As many of you have seen, there's a Ford Mustang GT in this page as well that still exists. That is not a daily, that is a pleasure car. It's not a work car, so I use that one for weekends and going out and all that kind of stuff, or a long road trip as well. So that car is for those purposes, and this car is for work purposes, for daily driving, going everywhere, so on and so forth. So for that purpose, it's been good. So I purchased this vehicle 5 days ago from today, the day I'm recording this video, and I just did full charge one time, and I probably will need a full charge today, but I did one charge full time from the Tesla supercharger. I paid $7 for it to get 319 miles. So starting with the miles, so this car, when I purchased it, it stated that it will do 331 EPA miles, but obviously that's not always true. So I had tested it with a full charge from a supercharger. It gave me 319 miles, and since then I've been driving. Right now I'm at 148 miles, and I have 46% charge left since the 100% charge. So, but I think realistically it did what, 300 miles?
It actually shows you drove 150 miles since you
so
charged.
300 miles.
300 something miles.
Yeah. So that being said, last full charge it did I've driven 152 miles. I still have 148 miles, so we're looking at around 300 miles for the long range with the acceleration boost. We talked about the convenience of it, the supercharge of it. You guys seen plenty of videos on YouTube about how convenient it is, blah 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 blah. You've probably seen the videos of how bad the build is. I didn't know the build was that bad till I got the car. I'm personally not happy with the build so far. It's been 5 days and I already put in a claim with Tesla about the inside cabin noise. As you can, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's constant sound that's coming from the cabin. It's from the rear top right here somewhere that the sound comes from. I really can't track it, but then sometimes you randomly drive, you can see it from the right passenger side as well, or sometimes you can hear the sound from the back of this as well. I understand all the cars have some kind of sounds and stuff, but this one, I guess because there's no engine and there's no external sound that's constantly there, so you can hear them more. But this sound from the back of the car is constantly there. It feels like there's something loose. Obviously this is a used vehicle, but for 13,000 miles, that kind of sound should not be there, in my opinion. So, but with that being said, everybody knows about how bad the build quality is till up to 2023. We don't know about 2024 or 2025 yet, but for 2023 we already know the build quality was bad, and it shows. It shows pretty much. The person who had it before me, I don't know if they really cared about the car. I really don't think they cared as much, although they still left it in a pretty good condition. I'm not dissatisfied with it, but they left it very dirty and stuff, so I had to clean it up. I had to do a lot of cleaning. You can tell that person basically never cleaned like that, or even, you know, did the cleaning of the panels and stuff like that. The delivery process was pretty simple. We'll talk about the delivery process. The delivery process was pretty simple. I had to just go there, sign some few papers, and the car was there. The only thing I didn't like about it, I didn't get to test drive the car, which was weird to me. Usually you get to test drive the car, but apparently if you purchase the car, it's yours from the get-go. I'm not too sure. If you know something about that, leave a comment and let us know if you were allowed to test drive a used vehicle that you purchased from Tesla or not. But they did say if there's any issues, blah blah blah, they have pictures and everything. I can always go back and then file a claim, and then they will take care of it. So, which is a good thing. So they already set me one appointment for the cabin noise, which will be in 18 days, which is a bad part. I guess that's how it is. Like, you have to wait a while. So from the time I put the claim in, it'll take 18 days for me to drop the car off, and then they will give it back to me the next day so far. But now, from the videos you guys seen, the front of the car, I'm debating might need to do the front as well. Might need to know about fixing the front as well, since it's not aligned properly. Something I don't really care about, but something that would be nice to have fixed. With that being said, the acceleration boost on this car on paper is supposed to do in 3.7 seconds most of the time. I drive this car in chill mode. Straight. So you get that for 1 month. After that, you'll have to pay for it, obviously. But so I'm not gonna lie, this car has driven me more than I have driven the car itself. Everywhere I go, I just drive to about 10-15 miles per hour. Then after that, tick tick, and I'm on FSD. Now I'm on FSD. This is what I'm used to. I put the map address in the map, and the car goes by itself. If I look down for a second, the car lets me know, hey, pay attention, blah blah blah. But
because
overall,
this is supervised.
Overall, this car, I would say this car drives better on FSD than I drive this car, because I guess I'm so used to the gas car that my foot is too heavy on the pedal for this one. Especially my other alternative is a complete opposite, which is a manual car. So it's a very big difference. So when I put it on FSD, I do notice a big change in terms of how the car drives. It drives better. It drives with less motion, I guess. It's very smooth when it drives on FSD. Overall FSD experience, we can talk about that, in terms of FSD, do leave a comment and let us know if you want to see more FSD videos, if you want to see us see where it has flaws, because I have tested this FSD pretty thoroughly so far, and I have had some issues. Majority has been good, no lie, but there has been some instances where there has been some issues. But I would love to put out a video about that as well. So let's talk about the settings. Most of the time, which mode would you be driving the car in? I feel like most of the time, obviously it's all preference based, but I've been driving this car mostly on chill mode, because this does have an acceleration boost, and it has pretty quick. Obviously it's not as good as performance. So we ran out of storage. Right now I'm driving on FSD. So I wanted to share my FSD experience so far. Right now I'm driving on FSD. I am gonna let it go all the way to my destination, which is 16 minutes away. So I'm gonna finish this video. Before that, I just wanted to talk about, oh, that's a e-tron. Oh, I love that car.
That looks good.
It's so good. Anyways, so most of the time this car will be driven in chill mode. I think chill mode is a good go-to if you're beginning to drive an electric car, because I am too, because the sports mode is a little too jumpy for me. It's too torquey, although Mustang is torquey as well, but like this is different kind of torque. It's like hard to gauge all the time, but it's something that you will have to get used to. So right now I'm driving in chill mode all the time. I will be running in sports mode. We will test out 3.7. We will compare it to standard Tesla as well, which is another Tesla in this channel. So we'll do a comparison between standard Tesla and long range Tesla, and upcoming in terms of its speed from 0 to 60. We're gonna do 40 to 70 pull. We're gonna do different pulls and see how the comparison goes. So if you haven't, please do subscribe to the channel. We'll start posting more and more videos, more and more content about this car, for manual cars, for anything and everything that's possible that we do, we'll be sharing with you guys. So do subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and if you're going through a buying experience, and if you like to share your experience, do leave a comment. We would love to read your comments about those experiences that you've had with Tesla, and what kinks and blah blah blah, interior issues and exterior issues and gaps and blah 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 that you've had with the car in purchasing a used vehicle, do let us know. And keep in mind, this vehicle was purchased in 2025, and this is a 2023 vehicle, 2 years old, 13,000 miles. So you're expected to get some issues with the car in terms of interior and exterior, but on and all, it's been a very satisfying experience. Keep in mind, it's only been 5 days, so we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but for now, we are good. Before I end the video, I will share all the flaws that I have found in the car, so you guys stay tuned at the end and see all the issues that I found in the car. So if you're purchasing a car, you can go through your car and see what issues you see. So you guys, whenever you guys are purchasing a vehicle or you guys see a vehicle out there, you can compare it to other cars, and every car will have different issues, but I feel like these are some of the common issues that every car owner will run into. So keep a lookout for that, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Yes. So number one thing I just noticed today, actually, when I was about to record the video, was this unevenness of the front. If you could see, if you look back, you see how the front lip is kind of inside. I don't know if I'm too worried about it, but that's something I can message the Tesla dealership and ask them if there's something they can fix. The second blemish that we have on this car goes back here. There's like a small line right here. It's not a big deal. That could be polished off or detailed off, I think. That's another thing. The third blemish that we have, keep in mind, they're not that big of a thing, so it's just something that we look at. There's a paint right here, this right here. There's a fourth blemish here as well. If you watch closely here, you will see it right here. There's a paint is faded on the black thing. You can see it right there. I don't know if the camera is going to focus on it, but over here there's a faded paint.
Yeah, this is normal actually.
That's just wear and tear that you would expect. And one more blemish. You can call it a blemish, or you can call it the person who drove past me. I don't know what that person did, but there's a glue mark at the bottom. See, all has to be scraped off. You did notice it when you purchased the vehicle, but I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was dirt, but once I tried to scrape it off, it's actually glue that's on there. So that's that. Other than that, inside, the wear and tear that you can see inside, these are a little bit worn down. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but there's a little bit of, I guess you could call it dust or dirt. The seat over here is slightly bent here. I can show it. It's right here. There's a little bit of bent. That's about it. I moisturized the linings. They were very dry when I got the vehicle. Only other thing was the dashboard has scrapes on there, scratches. That's a pretty common thing as well.
And when you drive, you hear the sound.
Oh, we can show that sound once we drive.
Okay.
You show it inside the vehicle.